So here's a question I get a lot, and I don't know why people are asking me. I'm not a fucking expert, but here's my opinion. A lot of people have been asking me this randomly specific question, and that is, what do I buy for my first rifle? 223 or 308?
How many shells put in?
So, I'll rip my phone out. I'll read you a message that I got from an old workmate who asked me this question. So, this was from Bryce. Hey, bud. I'm looking at getting a 223 or a 308 rifle, blah, 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 blah. Can you point me in the right direction in regards to paperwork for my license, models, blah, blah, blah. All right, firstly off the bat, no, I can't help you with your licensing because you're in Queensland. I don't know the Queensland laws. So just go to the cop shop website, probably point you in the right direction. And my reply was something along the lines of, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what do you plan on doing with the rifle? If you're target shooting, that's going to be woefully different from what I'd pick than if I was hunting and what animal I'm hunting. So, he goes on, we took it in front, and he goes on to say that he'd be mostly target shooting, but he would also like to use it to shoot pigs on his brother's property. So, let's learn some stuff. So firstly, here's the comparison. Here is a 223 and here is a 308. Obviously, vastly fucking different in size. So let's talk a little bit about ballistics, and I'm gonna say this first. If you're a ballistics nerd, get off my back, you're not my fucking shirt. This is not gonna be a ballistics fucking talk. This is just some broad stroke ballistics so that people can make a decision what they want to buy first. I'm not going to talk about terminal ballistics because that's going to be impacted by the weight of the bullet, the distance it is, the wind, all that sort of shit, the shape of the bullet. Everything's going to determine what its terminal effect is going to be. Let's just talk about muzzle energy. So 223, this one here, has a muzzle energy of roughly 1,296 joules as it leaves the muzzle. I compare that with this, which has 2,000, if I'm looking down there, that's because I have notes. Because I researched this shit. 2,719 joules. Compare that contrastly to 3006, which is only more by 31 joules. So, if you're a 3006 fanboy, fuck off. So, that's a big difference between 1,200 and 2,700 joules. That's going to give you two things. So, 308 is going to recoil a fuckload more than 223. Contrastly, 308 is going to shoot further and more accurately at longer range than 223. However, 223 can be more accurate at shorter ranges, like we're talking 1 to 200 meters. If you want to just do target shooting and you want your first rifle and you want to just do target shooting, yes, you could potentially look at getting something in 223. The ammunition is relatively cheap. It's accurate. It's not got any recoil really. It's fuck all. So it's nice and easy to shoot for beginner. However, caveat, old matey has said that he wants to do target shooting and be able to go and hunt pigs as well. Well, one of my lights just went down. This is why I never usually light, because shit doesn't work. Let's talk about rifles. So, my first rifle was actually a 303. It was a Lithgow 1942, sporterized. I bought it for like $200. It was fucking awesome. I only ever shot with iron sights, and I learned to manage recoil well because 303 fucking kicks. So, that for me, I reckon, was the perfect weapon to start off with. So I had an iron sight weapon. I never put a sight on it. I had iron sights, 10 round mag. It was quick to reload, and it kicked a lot. So I learned to manage recoil, I learned to shoot accurately with iron sights, and I learned to cycle a bolt action quickly. So I used that for target shooting, I used that for hunting, I hunted pigs with that. It was a good little rifle. Don't have that anymore, wish I still had one. I should probably go and buy another Lithgow. That was years and years and years ago. And then when I got back into shooting, I got a 308. So this is the 308 I bought, straight up off the bat. You're probably thinking, wow, that cunt's short. And it is short. So this is the Remington 783 Jackaroo, which comes with the extended bolt handle, the 16-inch barrel, threaded at the end, and it comes with a 10-round magazine. So at the moment, when I normally hunt with it, I have a 4-rounder that I bought extra. This is what comes with it. And I'm just going to say this right now, when I bought this, the Lucky 13 mag kept on falling out. But because Lucky 13 are good cunts, I sent it to them and they sent me one back and it shoots perfectly fine now. So the first thing you probably think is, holy fuck, that's too short and you can't hit anything with that. And I had this happen to me when I went to the range, and I had this person sitting next to me. They walked past my rifle and they'd made a passing comment, didn't think that I was listening, saying, oh, that's too fucking short, you can't hit anything with that. Now this particular individual was shooting a fucking blazer at the 8-inch gongs at 300 meters and couldn't hit any of them. This just goes to show that if you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't matter what fucking rifle you have, if you don't know how to shoot, you're not gonna hit fucking targets. So to that cunt, go fuck yourself, you're a gronk. Anyway, so the reason I opted for a 16-inch barrel is because this is my go-to stalking and hunting rifle. So it's light, very, very light. It has fuck all recoil because of this awesome recoil pad, and I can also manage recoil because I've got a glass shoulder. So this is good. I can still hit targets out to 300 meters. I can still smack 8-inch gongs at 300 meters every single round. So for me, that is not a drama, and that's only with a 2-7 on it. I'm not trying to say I'm a fucking awesome shooter, I'm just saying I'm not shit at shooting. But I bought it for a purpose. I don't shoot target shooting because I think target shooting is boring as fuck. It's a necessary evil to zero. However, I would rather get fucked up the arse by me and Dingo than have to go to the range all the time and just shoot paper. That's fucking boring as. However, I bought it for a purpose. I bought it for hunting, but I can do 2 things with it. I can target shoot if I really wanted to, and I can hunt with it. All right, down here we have a Steyr Pro Varmint. Now, if you have enough money to buy a Steyr Pro Varmint, you're probably not watching this video because you probably know a little bit about firearms. This is a good target shooting rifle. It has a longer barrel, which, if we want to touch on ballistics slightly more, this pill is going to have a different range. Well, it's not going to have a different range. It's going to be slightly more accurate at range out of this rifle than it is out of this rifle because of barrel length. It's going to have a slightly faster muzzle velocity out of this barrel length compared to that one, and you might get a few more joules of pressure. Correction, you might get, it's just going to fucking hit harder, right? So, yeah, look, you can go for, if you want your first rifle to be mainly for target, go for something with a longer barrel. Spend more money on an optic that can see further. There's no point having a fucking U-Butte rifle and not being able to see, so always go, what am I buying this rifle for? And then build your rifle around that, and always consider bipods, scopes, ammunition to actually fucking shoot, because if you're just buying a rifle and you don't have the budget to then buy ammunition to practice shooting, then what's the fucking point? That's ridiculous. There we have it. So Steyr and a Remington 783, both chained with 308, both slightly different applications. So asking someone, should I buy this caliber or that caliber? Yeah, you can ask that, but you should be asking, what type of rifle do I need for the application I'm going to use it for? Now, he did mention pig hunting, so definitely can kill a pig with a 308. And you can also definitely kill a pig with a 223, so let's bring this bad boy in here. All right, this is a Remington 7615 Police. Now, this particular rifle has taken a lot of pigs and other various animals, lots of foxes, because 223 is fairly versatile. Now, pigs, yes, I would definitely take this, and it's good to have something that will take a 10-round mag, because with a 223, you might not drop a pig on the first round, so you might have to follow up with multiple shots. Now, that's why I have this with my 10-round mag for that, because when I go against pigs and I'm taking this, I want to have 10 rounds, because even sometimes with 308, if you don't put the shot placement correct, you're still not going to drop that pig. So, can you kill pigs with a 223? Yes, you can, if you're not a shit shot. Do you need to have follower shots? More than likely, yes, because you're probably shit shot. And I'll even do that with a 308. You can definitely take a fox without completely turning it inside out. You can take a pig. However, in no state can you take a deer with a 223, and we're talking full-size deer. So you would have to go, obviously, 243 for hog deer in most states, and then you've got 270 and up. So if you're going to deer hunt and you want to deer hunt, your first rifle, you're thinking of what you're going to get something that's 270 and up, so you're legally shooting. Now, let's go back to shooting pigs. Can you shoot pigs with this? Yes. Would I want to walk around with that? Fuck no. Would I use that on the back of a car? Potentially, but if I damage that rifle, I'd be very fucking annoyed. Would I shoot pigs with this gun? Yes, I would. 1, it's light. 2, it's short. 3, I can put on the back of a ute and I'm not going to fucking die carrying it around all day. So 100% yes. Can I shoot pigs with this? Yes, I can. Good follow-up shots. It's pump action, and who doesn't like a pump action? It's quite versatile. Would I target shoot with this? Fuck no. It's not designed for that. So this has an application, and that application is hunting. Now, we're still talking about shooting pigs. What else you can shoot pigs with is you can most definitely shoot a pig with a shotgun. So shotguns are fairly versatile. You can't really target shoot. You can clay pigeon shoot. With a straight pull, interesting, can be done. You just be really quick on your reloads and actually hit the fucking clay with the first shot and not rely on the second shot. You can shoot ducks, pheasants, pigeons, so all of your bird game. You can shoot foxes, you can shoot rabbits, you can shoot pigs. And if you're rolling slugs, you can even shoot a deer with a shotgun. Let's go back to the original question. 223 versus 308. It's a shit thing to compare because they're not comparable rounds. Like if you said 223 versus 7.62 39, you could maybe make that comparison. Not really though. You see what I mean? It's confusing. You don't want to do that. What you should do, if you're thinking about buying your first rifle and you have no fucking idea, I would say buy something that is aimed at what you want to do, whether that be target shooting, buy a target shooting rifle. If you want to hunt, buy a hunting rifle. If you want to do both, buy one that can do both. Make sure you buy the optic that's suited, whether it be a fucking red dot for a pump action or a 2 to 7 for a fucking stalking rifle or this fucking Night Force fucking monstrosity on this one. It doesn't matter. Just buy it and make sure it meets the application that you want to use it for. So one last thing that Bryce mentioned in his message was he was leaning towards going 2 to 3 because of the price difference for ammunition being that 2 to 3 is cheaper. And yeah, so this is out of the ADI factory. It's not Aussie Outback, it's the other one that I can't remember the name, and I'll flash the name up there somewhere. That's 50 rounds for $50, so that's $1 a round. Quick maths. So yeah, fairly cheap. This is Aussie Outback, straight out of the ADI website. This is Aussie Outback out of the ADI factory as well. 308, 165 grain, and that is $124, $215-ish. So, yes, it is almost half the price to get 2 to 3 over 308. However, can you do what you need to do with ammunition? Yes, no. If you worry about ammunition and you really don't know how to shoot, just buy a fucking 22 and learn how to shoot and then go from there. But once again, it's going to require you to go to the range and just shoot a lot to get used to shooting. But if you're learning on a 22, here's the problem I have with people learning on 22s. If you're learning on a 22, unless you're a fucking child, then you're going to get used to the fact that there is no recoil at all. So then when you go to shoot larger centerfires, you're not going to have recoil management as part of your shooting continuum. So you're going to be at the same level as what you were if you didn't shoot 22 for all those rounds and then started firing. So I would say start bigger, get a 308 and just start to learn to shoot that. Once you know how to shoot that, then you've got a versatile caliber you can do almost everything with, and then you can branch out and get different guns for different things. That's just my fucking opinion though, take it or leave it. Buy a rifle that's going to suit your needs. Don't just buy a rifle because of the fucking sake of it and the price of certain things. Research, figure out what you want to do, buy a rifle that matches that, buy a bipod that matches what you want to do if that's what you need. So ancillary equipment, buy a sight that suits what you need to do, buy ammunition so you can learn how to shoot, and then go from there. Anyway, it's been fun. Catch you cunts.
Good dogs, hold him, dogs.
here's a question I get a lot of it. Fucking hell. So here's a question I get a lot of the time. I can't speak today. So here's a question I get remarkably a lot. I have no fuck what. Can't.